So to me, it was easy to wild out, man, when I started running with people that was really in the streets like that. The drugs, the guns, the violence, the things of that nature. I did experience those things. Always into girls. Lord, I'm cheesing. Always into the ladies. So my philosophy was, even if I ain't get into guns, drugs, and violence, it still would have been drug usage, alcohol, and females, because they was a part of my life since I was very, very, very young. Doing stuff like that, man. So that was the main thing before I joined the military at 17. So
like, why do you think that is, that, even if you that would have been a part of your life anyway?
That's a good question. I believe it would have been a part of my life because realistically, I got it honest, as they say. You know what I'm saying? My dad, dad, it is what it is. But I came from a line of players. You know what I'm saying? My people was definitely had a lot of women and things of that nature. So the reality of epigenetics and your genetic code being like, this stuff is real, nature versus nurture, as they say. So yeah, you can have a environment of something, but you can still have your genetics manifest in a certain way. Like, some people are naturally fighters because they come from a line of fighters. Some people are naturally aggressive because they come from a line of aggressive people. Some people are natural business owners and entrepreneurs because they come from a line of treps. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurs. So, I came from a line of treps, and treps is another word for entrepreneurs. I came from a line of entrepreneurs as well as players. And there was some gangster stuff in my family as well. So, that began to manifest in certain different ways. So that's why I believe that even if I didn't run the streets and run with people and get into certain type of things, even if I lived like a complete college life away from all type of crime and stuff, I still would have been smoking weed, getting drunk, and knocking off all the girls in the dorm. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's just what I believe.
That's amazing.
It's true.
Wow. I mean,
not to cut you off, I think it's also just a part of the reality of the culture. A lot of times I think we take away from, and I don't want to jump the gun, like, the culture is a certain way in general, like the worldly culture. Like, you look at suburbia, college, and they all get drunk and have crazy orgies and just wild out. You know what I'm saying? They might not be in crime as we know it in the streets, but it's still that lifestyle of debauchery and what it is.
That's true. It is a lifestyle of debauchery, and you believe that still would have activated what through epigenetics teach was already passed on in you. So that's amazing.
So I had already like a predisposed, I was already leaning across the line before something came to push me across the line. And I even learned that doing addiction and abuse recovery coaching. Some people can drink liquor or smoke weed, snort coke or something, and maybe like, this ain't for me. Joe Blow might do that, John, and because of the disposition in his genetic code, he's more apt to be an addict. And I came from a line of addiction, like mostly like functional addicts. But I did come, that's in both sides of my family, functional addiction. It's just,
And that too is from genetics, what you said. Yeah. That's amazing, like the role that genes play in each human's life.
They do play a role. But you can't change it too, but we're gonna
talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Cause that's amazing when I look at my own life and see just how much DNA plays a role. But also, like, along the way,